Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I'm about ready to take it off. I did actually go to work today. Um, I worked from 5:30 to 9:30 tonight, so but basically this was the only night that I was going to be working. Sorry, my friend is just texting me. She's thinking about taking me out to dessert for my birthday this week on Wednesday, but I feel like that's like the only thing that's going on for my birthday so far. But yeah, whatever. My friends always end up bailing for my birthday, and it kind of really pisses me off. So anyway, yeah. They didn't really give me any hours this week though, besides today, which I'm pretty ticked off about. I'm just like, really? Like, why is it I'm only training once this week and then I don't get any real shifts until next Monday? So I can't even sell until next Monday. So that kind of sucks. But anyway, I'm just looking at how my eyeshadow looks, and it actually looks better in person than it does on camera. It actually looks more well blended in person. Because the eyeshadow that I used on my crease kind of transferred. So anyway, I actually used quite a few eyeshadows on my lid today. So anyway, I did wear a Lucky brand skirt today. This skirt right here, this is a pretty old Lucky brand skirt. And then I paired it with a black tank top and a denim jacket. And then you obviously have to wear three pieces. So I topped it off with a necklace. So I'm just going to look up the palette that I used today. So anyway, yeah. That's all I did today. I stayed home like last night from like 6 to like 4 p.m. today, and then I got ready for work, and I just went to work, and then I came home. And then tomorrow, really don't have plans either. Sundays through Tuesdays, I don't really do much. I don't really go out until Wednesdays. So anyway, I prime my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector. I'm just looking at my eyes for a sec. Then I went in with the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation in the color 110 Porcelain, and then I concealed with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Fair, and then I set my face with the MAC Merely Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. Then I primed my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base, and then went over that with the same MAC powder. And then I went in with the Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie eyeshadow for my transition shade. And then I went in basically almost entirely with the Colored Rain Queen of Hearts palette today, because I was like, you know what? I feel like that would be a really good palette to use with this skirt. And I feel like it has basically all the shades that could go with this skirt. But actually, after I came in, they told me that I actually couldn't wear a skirt like this. It has to be like knee length. But then they were like, it's okay, you're mostly going to be standing behind the register today. So I was like, oh, like, I'm so sorry. But you know, it's just a no for next time. So yeah, I basically went in with the palette, and I used air in the crease like I usually do. Then I darkened up the crease more with Empress. But there wasn't too much orange in the, I feel like this eyeshadow like transferred again as I was talking in the other video that I was recording. But I kind of like how it looks, so I'm just going to leave it alone. It's really doesn't, it looks pretty good, so I'm just going to leave it alone. It really does not look like that in person. Like I'm telling you, it actually looks a lot more blended in person. And then I went in with a ColourPop shadow. I used the shade Crisscross to make it a little bit more red, because there's a little bit more red in this skirt, and I really like how it looked, and for some reason I was like obsessed with using that shade today because I really wanted to use it today, and I really like how it turned out. Just give me one sec. Alright, yeah, so anyway, and then I went in with a couple of lid shades from the palette on my lid today. I wanted to use as many as I could, so I used a little bit of Noble Woman on the first part of my lid, and then I popped Queen Mother on the lid. in the center, and I really like how that turned out. And then I went in with Duchess on the outer corners. I really wish it was picking up the way it looks in person. I think it looks good in person. So anyway, and then for the brow bone, I just popped on my ColourPop shadows. I just used Locked and Loaded and Hear Me Out on the brow bone. And then I lined my eyes with the Urban Decay Razor Sharp eyeliner in the shade Demolition, which is the brown eyeliner. I think I'm going to use this one more for like, you know, everyday looks or like looks for work, because this one actually works better than the black one. Because that one was like such a mess last time. At least this one worked and it went on pretty nicely. And then for the lashes, I went, ow, let me not pinch my hand, with the Dior Show primer for my top lashes, and then I went in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. And then I concealed under my eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and the MAC Pepper Primer Radiant Rose. And then I set that with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And then I lined my waterline with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Side Liner in the shade Whiskey. Sorry, I like burped. And then for the lower lash line, which kind of the colors faded a little bit, which I'm a little bit annoyed about, but whatever, I don't really care right now. I went in with the shade Empress all over the lower lash line, and then I went in with a little bit of the color Ladyship, which is that matte purple shade, like magenta shade, and I really like how it turned out. And then for the inner corners, I just used Your Majesty and Crown, which I usually use on the inner corners all the time when I use this palette. And that was everything that I used from the actual palette. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shades. 8 shades from the palette. That's really good, Kaylin. That's really good. And then I went in with the MAC Center Play Giga Black Lash on the bottom lashes. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer, the Sweethearts bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea. And then I went in with the Too Faced Peach blush in the shade Sweet Peach, Papa Don't Peach, whatever the frick it's called. And then I went in with the Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit, and I used the shades Spectra and Eclipse, because I was reviewing the Anastasia Glow Kits tonight. That's why I'm like, my voice is so shot right now. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started thing with the NYX Dewy Skin Mist. Then I just filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brown Definer and Caramel, and then set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And then for my lips, I primed them with the NYX Lip Primer, and then I lined them with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Oh Snap, because for some reason I couldn't find Lumiere, so I just went in with a nude one. And then I went in with a ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip today in the shade Dopey, and I actually really like how it turned out with this look, because I kind of feel like it picked up some of the purple in the skirt, but this skirt isn't that purple, so I kind of like it wasn't like that dark of a purple shade. It's more of like a pinky purple, and I kind of really like how it looked. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go. Bye. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. So, I did go to Ulta and to Nordstrom Rack today. I didn't really do much else. So, yeah, I'm back home now for the night, basically. This is annoying me. Sorry, my best friend wants me to call her. I'm just telling her I'm going to call her in 5 minutes so I can record this really quick. So I just wore this Splendid t-shirt that I got like last week. I finally wore it today, and I wore it with this Splendid sweat jacket because it was a pretty rainy day. I was going to go to the gym today, but then that just didn't happen again. I know I'm like the worst person ever. So I just decided not to go. I think this is just a freckle or something. I don't even know. Like, it's driving me bonkers. Like, actually, that's lipstick. Alright, moving on. I'm taking it off anyway. So, I concealed with the Maybelline Better Skin Super Stay Concealer in the color Fair. And then I set my face with the MAC Merely Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. And then I concealed with the Maybelline concealer on the top and bottom of my eyes, and I set that both with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And then I decided to go in with the MAC 15 Pan eyeshadow palette today. I haven't used this in quite a while. This thing gets pretty dirty on the outside. Do you see that? Like, because of probably every time it, like, scratches against my Z palettes, and it's pretty damn scratched up now. I didn't realize, like, how much I got scratched up. Anyway, it doesn't really matter as long as the inside's okay. So, and again, you can notice that this gets a crap ton of kick up on it, so, but whatever, I still love these eyeshadows. So I just went in with Brulee all over the eye just to act as a base. And then I just used, you know, a couple of the colors. I went in with this shade on my crease, and this shade is called Butter Fudge, and then I darkened up the crease more with my favorite shade in here, which is Saddle. And then I popped on my beloved Amber Lights on the lid. And then I went in with Brulee on the brow bone because that's like my favorite like highlight in here. And then I smudged Saddle on the lower lash line. And then I highlighted the inner corner and popped on a little bit of these two on the brow bone. This one is called Vanilla Extract, so I used both of them. And then for the inner corners, I popped on this one, which is called Honey Lust. So I only used like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the shades, but you know, it is a really pretty basic look with this palette, so at least I whipped it out and used it. And then I went in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on the top and bottom. And then I bronzed up the skin with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and then I went in with the Too Faced Love Flush Blush in the shade I Will Always Love You, and then I highlighted with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2 palette. And I used the first two shades. I used, I think it's Candlelight and, oh my god, I can never remember the names. But it's the first two shades in that palette. It's like the white shade and the gold shade. So I just mixed those two together. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. And I started everything with the Smashbox Primer Water. Then I just brushed through my brows with a spoolie and then set them with Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. The reason why I went to Ulta is because I needed to go redeem my points. I forgot to do that last time, so I got a price adjustment and I got like $2 or $3 back for that, so that was good, like, because I had $3 in points that I forgot to redeem last time. And then I also went to swatch the Anastasia Subculture palette. I just want to show you guys like a clip of the actual swatches that I did in the store. This palette is no joke, you guys. Look at this. Like, it's actually ridiculously pigmented, and when I was swatching it in the store, I had no problems with kick up or fallout. So I think that the problem with this palette, I think that Anastasia Beverly Hills was not even aware of it. Not to say that I, you know, am kind of, you know, still on the fence about her actual behavior, Norvina, not Anastasia. But the fact that I think it was just a PR issue, and the fact that the beauty gurus are kind of spreading around the negative reviews. Yes, it does suck, and yes, it is a big problem. But I think that they were just really over-exaggerating. If they know that this is a solid brand, they probably, like, some of them are, like, backing them up. Like, when even Jeffree Star and Manny MUA were talking in their Get Ready With Me, and I actually gave it a watch. And they said, you know, like, I still feel like that people are really coming after Anastasia, but it's like, you didn't like the palette either, you know, like, but, and you said, you know, what the fuck, like, in the actual video, and the same thing with Manny, so it's like, you're still calling out the brand too. Yes, you don't have to like it and everything if you don't like it. Sure as hell say you don't like it, but, like, you're not being like that, and like, you could just say, I hate this, and I don't like it, and I hope Anastasia fixes the issue. Like, I don't think he said that in his video, and I don't think Manny did either, so. But I was, like, pressing my finger into it, and I didn't have, like, any crazy amount of fallout coming out of my fingers. And then I even took an eyeshadow applicator and kind of swirled it around the pan a little bit. That was when it was kind of getting scraped out, and I kind of accidentally scraped one of the shades accidentally, but it didn't, like, completely fall out. And when I was actually looking at it and I was swatching it, it was pressed very hard. So, I don't know. I think it's just the PR issue. And, like, I was talking to one of the managers in the store, and she was wearing it, but she was wearing, like, a really light look. I think she only had, like, Dawn and Roxy on and, like, a little bit of, like, Rowdy on the lower lash line. And she was like, I'm wearing it today. And she's like, and I don't have any problems with it. So I was like, and again, when I was looking at it, I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful and it's super pigmented. So I might change my views on it, but at the same time, it's like I don't really need it. So I'll see if I get it as like a new fall palette. But I just love my lime crime palettes for the fall, so I probably just don't need it. And then I set my face with the Smashbox Primer Water, and then I prime my lips with the NYX Lip Primer. Then I line them with the MAC Makeup Forever Lip Pencil in the shade 1C. And then I filled them in with the MAC matte lipstick in the shade Kinda Sexy, because I kind of wanted it to matte kinda sexy. I wanted it to match my peach blush more, and plus I just really wanted to whip this out and wear it. I don't really wear my MAC lipsticks out too often because sometimes I'm like trying to grab like a different lipstick, but I just love this lipstick. It's so freaking gorgeous. It has like a beautiful texture on the lips. It just makes your lips look beautiful and flawless. And I went to Nordstrom Rack just to check out the deals, but I am vlogging this week, so you guys will see clips of that in my vlog. So yeah, that's it. Bye. I gotta go call my friend now. Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I did go out with one of my friends for happy hour / dessert for my birthday. So I just got back. I was only out with her for about almost 2 hours. It's like 7:45 right now. So I was only out with her from like 5:30 to like almost 7:30. And I did want to go walk around the mall with her after we were done. But she didn't want to. And honestly, I'm pretty fucking tired. Like the only reason why I'll be out longer is just to like, you know, wear my makeup for a little bit longer, but I am super tired. So we just went to our favorite sushi place called 110 Japan. But also because I had a free drink ticket that I still haven't used yet, so I wanted to get a free cocktail. So I got like an $11 drink for free, which was awesome. And you can't use it on happy hour drinks, so it's like, hey, I'm gonna use it on a more expensive drink. So I got that. So that's the main reason why I wanted to go there, so I could get one of the cocktails. And then she got some sushi. And she got some sushi and edamame, and I got the mochi ice cream thingy that we could both share. But we ordered chocolate, strawberry, and mango, but they didn't have any more mango, and the first time they screwed up what we ordered because they just brought us chocolate, but then the second time they gave us the right thing, but then they were still out of mango, and we're like, you know what, it's okay, we're still gonna eat it. But originally they had brought out a chocolate and strawberry ice cream, and I was like, that's not really what we ordered. But then they gave us the other ice cream for free, the chocolate one, and I was like, we wanted more chocolate anyway. So we ended up sharing that and eating the whole thing together. So I didn't really get any sleep last night either, so I'm kind of happy to be home. I did ask my boyfriend if he still wanted me to come over today because I was like, hey, I'm already done with Becca. Do you want me to still come over? But he hasn't answered me in like a half hour, but he did say he went to go get Burger King and then he didn't really say anything else. So I was like, I'm just gonna go home. So yeah, and I also did get invited out by Josh's best friend to go Pokemon Going today at Eisenhower Park, and that honestly would have been more fun because I had no idea that Becca only wanted to stay out for an hour and a half, but, you know, it's better than nothing, and it's pretty close by, you know. At least she was coming here this time, and we spent like 2 hours together, so I hadn't seen her in a while, so I was like, okay. And she did pay, you know, for her food and stuff. She didn't really pay for anything for me, though. Like, all she did was basically, like, split, like, the dessert with me, and she paid, like, $3 for that, because the dessert ended up being, like, $8, when I could have sworn, like, on the menu, it's listed as, like, $6 online, so... And Becca was like, oh, it's okay. And I'm like, not really. Like, it is mispriced, you know? I'm actually going to double check. I'm going to double check. Why is this promo still up when it said it's from like July 20th? Okay, let's see. Menu. Let's look at desserts. It doesn't look like desserts are listed on this one. Alright, I don't really see anything. Alright, bye. Okay, sorry, my boyfriend called me as I was looking at the menu. So anyway, I wore my donut shirt today because like, we were getting dessert, so I thought it was cute for me to wear it. So, and then I basically just ran with that theme and kind of made everything like candy themed and stuff. I know, weird. So I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stila One Step Corrector, and then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the powder 2, and then I concealed with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Fair, and then I set my face with the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder. And then I went in with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base, and then went over that with the same It Cosmetics powder. And then I went in with the ColourPop Firefly Pressed Powder Eyeshadow as my transition shade. And then I basically went in entirely with the Too Faced Sugar Pop palette today because I haven't used it in quite a while and I really wanted to use it today. So I used the shade Bubblegum in my crease. Then I darkened up the crease more with Blackberry, and then I used Sugared Violet on the outer corners, and then I used Blue Raspberry on the lid. And then I used the two matte shades in the palette called, oh my gosh, I forgot what they're called. Damit? Too Faced Sugar Pop. It's like the two matte shades, like for the brow bone. I guess it's only available on TooFaced.com. No, I guess not. It's not. Okay. They're called Peach Fuzz and Rock Candy. So I used those two on my brow bone, and that was basically it from the palette. And then I lined my eyes with the Urban Decay Razor Sharp eyeliner in the shade Perversion, and then I went in with the Dior Show Maximizer lash primer, and then I went in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, and then I concealed under my eyes. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. With the Tarte Shape Tape, and then I set that with the Laura Mercier Stick of Brightening Powder. I really like how the Tarte Shape Tape made my foundation look. It made it look a lot more high coverage without wearing a high coverage foundation, so I really like that. Maybe I need to start doing that more. And then I lined my waterline with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide on Sun pencil in the shade Perversion. And then I highlighted the inner corners with Makeup Geek's Whimsical, one of the foiled shadows. And then I went in with the MAC Instead of like a black lash on the bottom lashes. Then I bronzed up the skin with the Too Faced Sweethearts bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea. And then I went in with the Becca Luminous Blush in the shade Camellia on my cheeks. And then I highlighted with the Love Lux Beauty single highlighter in the shade What Unicorns Are Made Of, because I haven't used it in quite a while and I thought it was just really pretty with this look. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder. Then I started thing with the NYX Dewy Skin Mist. Then I filled in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Definer in Caramel. I set that with Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And then for my lips, I primed them with the NYX Lip Primer, and then I lined them with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Sign On Lip Pencil in the shade Obsessed. And then I filled them in with a lipstick that I haven't worn in quite a while that I was like, ooh, I should wear this one today. So I went in with the Hot Pink MAC Matte Lipstick in the shade Candy Yum Yum, and I was like, oh my god, it still keeps with the theme of dessert and everything. So I went in with that, and I can't believe I haven't worn it in quite a while. So I was like, I need to wear it today. And that was it. I was thinking about filming a video tonight because I didn't really want to waste this look, but I mean, at least I got to go out, you know, like it's not really a big deal, but I have already filmed like 6 videos that I have to post, like, you know, from that I really don't have to film anything right now. Like, I have enough content to upload the next couple of weeks. The only one I would be like relatively interested in filming is like a, you know, products I won't repurchase or something like that, but again, I really just don't feel like it right now. I could film my jewelry collection. That would be pretty easy, actually. Luxury makeup brands I own. Like, I have the ABH Glow Kit review, which I actually filmed 2 days ago, finally, that I can put up. Then I have a Chit Chat Get Ready With Me from karaoke. I have the Tarte Liquid Lipstick review and check-in from the birthday matte lipstick that I got. Then I have the 5-minute makeup challenge. Then I have embarrassing stories. And then I have makeup graveyard. So I think I'm just going to take my makeup off because I didn't get to relax today. And I did just talk to my boyfriend for like 45 minutes. And I hadn't taken my makeup off yet. So yeah. I kept it on for 3 hours. I think that's enough time. So bye! Okay, so hi. So I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I am currently waiting for my boyfriend to get here. I told him to be here at 4 today so we could actually have more time together and finish a movie that we didn't finish last time I was with him on Saturday. It was a pretty long movie. We didn't start it till like almost 9, and I left his house around 10:30, 10:45. It's like a 2.5 hour movie, so we got like an hour and a half into it, and we have like an hour left. So we didn't finish it yet. So it's Her, the movie Her. So I was hoping to finish that before we ate dinner with my mom. So yeah, I wore my aqua shirt today because I've been looking to wear this shirt again, like, for the past few weeks already, like, every time he'll come over, or if I was going to his house, I've been wanting to wear this shirt, and I hadn't been able to find it the past, like, 2 times he's come over, and now I finally found it, and it's just been hanging in my closet this whole time, and I'm like, yeah, of course, it's just been hanging up in my closet. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to text him in about 10 minutes if he's still not here because it's like 4:25 right now and I'm still giving him extra time. He probably thinks sometimes when I say leave at be here at a certain time means, you know, hold on, one of my friends is texting me. She's the same friend that, like, I got separated from when I went to Live After 5, like a couple weeks ago, and there actually was another Live After 5 that was going on today that my other friend invited me to that I didn't get to see last time either because he is really bad at keeping in touch with people. And by the way, I really love my eyeshadow today. I just really love, like, how neutral the crease is and, like, the really beautiful pop on the lid. I'm just, like, kind of obsessed. But anyway, yeah, so he's been texting me a lot, my friend, and he wanted me to come out today, and he texted me, like, 3 times, like, asking me, like, are you able to come out? Are you able to come out? And I was just like, wow, he's, like, actually really making an effort this time, and now I feel kind of bad. But it's like the one time I'm saying no when, like, we have planned to see each other so many times before this, and, like, he'll either not text me at all. Why is it uneven? Oh my god. I swear, my eyeshadow loves to piss me off. But I swear, literally 3 people have now hit me up about hanging out today, and I'm like, seriously? Like, I'm saying no all because Josh I haven't seen Josh in 5 days, and I haven't seen him since Saturday. It's Thursday right now. It's almost been 5 days, but I see him usually regularly Wednesdays, Saturdays, and I don't know why this one is less shiny than this side. It's really annoying me. Oh my God. Like, really annoying me. Yeah, anyway, Josh's best friend texted me yesterday and asked me if I wanted to go Pokemon Going today and yesterday, but I ditched them because I was waiting for Becca to see her because I'm not going to be able to see her for my actual birthday and the actual birthday shenanigans that are going on next week. So I saw her for happy hour yesterday. And then Craig kept on hitting me up asking me if I was going to go out to Live After 5 today, and I said no. And then I told Becca, Craig's been texting me a lot about going to Live After 5, and I was like, no, I'm not going to go, because then he decided to not go because I said no and his other friends said no. So, oh my God, I'm really annoyed right now. So anyway, now, yeah, I'm just waiting for Josh because, I basically said no to everybody else, because also I still don't really have money, so it's like, I don't really want to go out somewhere and not be able to, really get anything, and I keep on feeling bad about people, paying for stuff for me. Like, I did pay for the tip yesterday when Becca paid, but, she didn't really pay for my dessert, but she got a lot of food, but I got my free drink because I had the free drink ticket. So anyway, yeah, so I'm just going to say my makeup look. So I concealed with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Fair. And then I set my face with the MAC Merlot Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium. And then I also concealed on my eyes with the same concealer in the top and bottom. And then I set that with the Laura Mercier Sticker Brightening Powder. And then I went in basically with the Visart Warm Neutral Matte Palette. And I used some of those shades for my crease and for the brow bone and lower lash line. So I just went in with these two shades as my transition shades. And then I went in with this shade as my crease shade. I did drop it on the floor a couple of times. I'm so upset about that. But I didn't want to go and exchange it because then that means I would have to reuse a new palette again. So I just used this shade in the crease, and I probably will end up using it up, probably be one of the first shades I use up in this palette, obviously. And then I went in with these two shades to darken up the crease more, just to define it. And then for the brow bone, I popped on this shade right here, which I usually always use on the brow bone when I use that palette. And then I just popped on this same shade underneath the lower lash line, and that's all the colors I used from the actual palette. So I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 of the shades, so that's pretty good. And then for the lid, I used ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Couche. It's just so pretty. So pretty. I've been watching a lot of Jordan Byers, so I keep on talking like her. I just think she's so funny. And she goes it's so, or it's shapoppin', or it's shapoppin'. That's how she says it, and now I think about that in my everyday life. I'm I'm gonna say it all the time. Yeah, and then for the inner corners, I used Makeup Max Nylon and Makeup Geek Shimma Shimma, just a tiny bit. And I just mixed those two together. And for some reason, this side is more shapoppin' than this side. And I don't understand why. It's really driving me nuts, but whatever. And then I went in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on the top and bottom. And then I didn't do bronzer. I just went in with blush and highlight because I'm a lazy butt when I don't go anywhere. So I just doing blush and highlight. So I used the ColourPop Double Play Pressed Powder Duo. I used the blush, I believe it's called Patted Down or Getting Handsy, I never remember, but you'll look, I think it's Getting Patted Down for the blush, and then I used the highlight in there as well, and it's called Getting Handsy, I think. It's probably totally the reverse, but whatever. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, then I set everything with the Smashbox Primer Water. Then I just brushed through my brows with a spoolie and then set them with the Anastasia Claire Brow Gel. And then for my lips, I primed them with the NYX Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Subculture. And then I filled them in with the Bite Beauty Luminous Cream lipstick in the shade Pepper. I realized that this was like one of the last lipsticks I had to rotate. I've been like living in my regular lipsticks recently, and I've been able to wear like almost all of them. So it's like really hard for me to pick out a color today that I haven't worn recently. And I really like how this looks with this look. It's a little bit like less neutral than what I'm wearing today, but I don't really care because I wanted to wear something like still nice. But yeah, that's it. So bye. I originally paired it with a different lip liner and it just turned out too brown that way, and then I went in with honeycomb over it, but I was like, it's still too brown. Like I kind of wanted to have the pretty mauve color that it is like show. So I like wiped it off and redid it again, and now I really like how it looks. So yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm still waiting for him, so bye. Okay, so hi, so I just wanted to tell you about my makeup look for today. I only went over to my boyfriend's house for like 2 hours or so. Because he didn't want to tell me what time I should come over, and I finally like got a response from him at like 6 p.m. So I went over there at like 6:45 and got there at 7, and whatever. I'm just really tired, so I really like don't want to get into like bullshit. I'm really just over it. Like everybody's pissed off at me lately, and I'm just like feeling like shit, so yeah, I think it's just because I've had lack of sleep that I feel like I'm just not myself lately, and I really need to get some sleep tonight, or yeah, I'm just gonna be miserable still. So tomorrow's my birthday. He told me he just wants to stay in with me because his parents aren't gonna be there, so we could just like watch movies and do whatever the fuck we want. So I think that might be better, honestly. And plus, I still have the whole karaoke thing next Saturday with my best friend and other friends. And then also uh the Gaga concert next Monday. Like it's a week from next Monday. I mean this coming Monday, because today's Friday. So this coming Monday is the 21st, and then the Gaga concert's on the 28th, so it's like a week from then, which is crazy. I'm so excited, and I finally get paid from work next Friday. Oh my God, it's like been forever, and I'm still gonna be broke for another week, but at least like I work 2 days this week, and then Tuesday I'm probably not gonna do anything, and then Thursday, I don't know. And then Friday, I don't know. Probably see him. But yeah. Sorry, I had an itch in my nose. But anyway, maybe we'll go to the city then next Friday. I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, I didn't really have time to do eyeshadow today, and I kind of didn't even feel like blending it because I was so like low energy and upset about everything that I just decided to do my no makeup look today because I figured I wasn't going to be there that long. I mean, I only spent 2 hours there. Like, I was there from 7:15 to like 9-ish. And then he wanted to go to 7-Eleven with me, and then I left at like 9:15. So now it's like 9:45 right now. So anyway, I didn't even put concealer all over my face. I just put it under my eyes, on my nose, and my eyes here because I didn't really want to wear powder all over my face today. I wanted to keep it like really light because my face has been irritated from being upset, so I didn't really want to wear that much face makeup today. And then I just didn't even feel like blending my eyeshadow, so I just concealed with the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer in the color Fair under my eyes and on my nose and a little bit around this area here. And then I just set my T-zone with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder because, again, I didn't want powder all over my face. So I just went in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on the top and bottom. And then I just put on a little bit of blush and highlight. I used the Clinique Cheek Pop in the shade Nude Pop. And then for the highlight, I just put on a little bit of the Hourglass strobing powder in the shade Incandescent Strobe Light. And then I didn't even put on the Hourglass Ethereal Light powder because, again, I wasn't keeping my makeup on for that long, so I really didn't need it. And then I just brushed through my brows with a spoolie and then set them with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And then for my lips, I just primed them with the NYX Lip Primer. And then I just filled them in with the Urban Decay Through the Looking Glass lipstick in the shade Alice, just to wear a little bit of a sheer color, and that's about it. That's all I really did because, again, I just didn't really feel like putting on that much makeup today. I've been wearing eyeshadow like every day for the past like month, that I feel like I just needed a break today, and honestly, I really didn't feel like wearing it. And since I thought, that we were going to go out tomorrow, that I was going to wear like glitter on my lid and a red lipstick, but now I don't think we're really doing that, so I don't really know. Like, he told me that he would let me know tomorrow because that's how he is with basically everything, so yeah, but that's about it. I wore the same red shirt and hoodie that I wore on Tuesday, and I wore the same jeans because since it's the second time I've worn this shirt, and he really likes red shirts on me and like, regular t-shirts and sweat jackets, that I was just like, I'm just gonna wear it today too, because there was no point of like wearing anything else like that cute. And that's it. So I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the night. I didn't really get to truly relax today because I was really upset. So I'm gonna take this off and watch that 70s show. And that's about it. So, yeah, bye. Okay, so hi. So, today's my birthday. Woohoo! Let me tell you about my makeup look today. Me and my boyfriend finally figured shit out, and he's gonna treat me to breakfast and also dinner. And we're supposed to, be at his house and watch movies and, just have a pretty chill birthday this year. The only thing that matters is spending it with him anyway, but it is very nice of him to pay for breakfast and dinner. That's basically his present, and yeah, that's basically it. Not really that thrilling, but we are also both trying to enter the Hamilton lottery to potentially see it tonight. I've been entering it every day since yesterday, so I've entered it today and yesterday. I lost yesterday and I lost this morning, and my boyfriend lost this morning, and I even asked my best friend to enter yesterday and she lost. So we both entered again for tonight, or at least I hope that he did. So he's on his way. He should be here very soon. So I just want to tell you my makeup look really quickly. This eyebrow's a little jacked, but whatever. I wanted to shoot a Get Ready With Me, but then I felt like I didn't have enough time. I was up at 10 a.m. though, but yeah, he said he would be here at 12. It's like 12:20. So anyway, I primed my face with the Smashbox Primer Water and the Stilo One Step Corrector, and then I went in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the color 2. It's just still my favorite foundation. Like, I've actually been loving it more since I've been using it more often, and now I think I'm back in love with it again. There was a point where I wasn't loving it as much, but I think I still love it more with a beauty blender than I did with the Real Technique sponge. Like, I was like, oh my god, I love the Real Technique sponge so much, and I do love it. But I think that this foundation just looks better with a beauty blender, and I think that it just makes my skin look so gorgeous. It matches my skin so well, and it just looks like so skin-like. I just love it. And then I went in with my favorite concealer again, which is the Tarte Rainforest with the C concealer in the color Fair Light. I just love it, and I love it to hydrate my skin and not be too much coverage. It covers enough, but it's so hydrating. And then I set my face with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder Foundation in the color 2 because that's my favorite. And then for the eyes, I primed them with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour base, and then went over that with the same MAC Giorgio Armani powder. And then I went in with all ColourPop shadows today just because I was going to use the Naked Heat palette, but then I was like, you know what? I kind of want to just keep it simple and use some of my single shadows and just like put a little bit of a pop of like a glittery eyeshadow on the lid. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to use my ColourPop shadows today. So I went in with Wake Up Call first, then I darkened up the crease more with Note to Self, and then I used Cloud 9 on the outer corners. And then for the lid, I used the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Thirsty Girl. This is the one I wanted to use today. I had it in mind last night. I'm like, I'm using it. And also, again, for ColourPop, you don't have to worry about them going anywhere for the entire day. And since I'm going to be out till, it's like 12:20 right now, and it's going to be like 10 p.m. or so by the time I get home, or like 11 even. So I want my eyeshadow not to transfer today, so I'd rather just not deal with that. So I think it just is so much easier just to use a ColourPop shadow. And then I went in with the with two colors from ColourPop on my my brow bone. I used Locked and Loaded and Hear Me Out, and I just popped those on my brow bone. And then I just went in with the I went in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, and I also primed them with the the Dior Maximizer. For some reason, I have the Seals Booster by Lancome on my mind because everybody keeps on talking about it on YouTube. I'm like, did people just discover it now? But it's mainly two YouTubers that I watch all the time. They're both like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. Like, they're both like best friends, Young, Well, and Polished and Makeup Euphoria. So I used that to prime them, and I went in with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. It's just my favorite mascara right now. So it just makes your lashes long but also wispy, and that's why I love it so much. So I just used that. And then I just concealed under my eyes with the Tarte concealer. Okay, my boyfriend's here, so I gotta go. Bye! Okay, so hi, so sorry I couldn't finish my makeup look earlier, but I did just get back around like 10:15 from seeing my boyfriend for my birthday. So now I'm home, and it was actually a really nice, chill birthday. I mean, I am going out next Saturday to go out with my friends to actually do something, and because like today was a lot more chill. Like we just spent the day together and we watched a movie, and basically he picked me up at like 10:30, not 10:30, like 12:20, and then we went out to get not bagels. We went to stuff a bagel for breakfast, and I got a chocolate chip waffle, and he got like an egg platter. And then we went to Utopia, and we went there to check out like vapes and stuff like that. And he got some stuff, and we got like another present for me. And then we went to a bakery, and we got a bunch of pastries to have for dessert. And then we went to his house, and basically we spent the rest of the time at his house. And yeah, you know, had some shenanigans, and then we watched The Good and the Bad and the Ugly, and he's been wanting me to watch this movie like forever. Like, I've been wanting to see it with him for forever, but we've never really had the time. Like, we really have been watching a lot of movies together, especially this year. Like, when his parents were away the last time, we watched like 10 movies together that we both had never seen. So, yeah. I need to fix this inner corner. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, that's much better. Now they're like more even. But yeah, I actually had never seen that movie before. It was great. I loved it. And then we just had the desserts together, and then that was basically it. It was really fun. Before that, we were watching TV, and then we ordered pizza and spaghetti and meatballs for dinner. And I felt kind of bad because he didn't really have that much money then. But he told me like originally that he was like, oh, I'll get both because it's your birthday, but, you know, it's fine though, you know, like I don't want him to spend like that much money like sometimes, but you know, again, it's my birthday, and he didn't get me a gift this year, and I didn't get him a gift this year either, so yeah. So anyway, so I think I left off on what I was saying my mascara was on my top lash line, I'm pretty sure. So I said with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara I went in with. And then for the lower lash line, I lined my waterline with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Slide On Liner in the shade Whiskey. And then I actually feel like my lipstick looks better now than it did before. I like the pink color like later in the day. I feel like it looks more like a nude pink. I think earlier it looked more like a nude peachy pink. I kind of like that it's just a nude pink now. But anyway, and I really like how this turned out. It made my lips look really like full and juicy. So anyway, I didn't do top lash line eyeliner just because I knew it was probably gonna like wear off. And since the ColourPop shadows hold up so amazingly well on your lid, it's like I just want that to do its work, you know. And then I just went in with the MAC Assembly Giga Black Lash. And then I just smudged Wake Up Call and Note to Self on the lower lash line, and then I highlighted the inner corners with Let Me Explain and Take It Slow from ColourPop as well. So everything on my eyes was ColourPop, even the transition shade, which was Firefly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said that too when I said the transition shade. I'm pretty sure. If I didn't, I said it now. But yeah, so I just wanted to do an all ColourPop eye. Because they're like my favorite shadows, you know, like they're like my top favorite eyeshadows this year besides the Naked Heat palette. I was either going to use the Naked Heat palette or these, but then I had these in front of me and I was like, I didn't really want to do something too warm today. I just wanted something neutral with the pop of, you know, a beautiful color on the lid. So I really love that look. So yeah, that's what I did. And I'm just really out of breath because I'm so tired. I did drink a lot of water today though, but I'm pretty worn out. So, because I really, again, haven't been getting that much sleep. And then I bronzed up my skin with the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer Filter, my favorite bronzer. So, I went pretty high end on the face. Like I did the Giorgio Armani foundation, and then I did the Marc Jacobs bronzer. But I really don't have like, well, that's not completely true. I do have a lot of drugstore stuff now for the face. But since the Giorgio Armani is my favorite foundation still, I wanted to use that, and this is my favorite bronzer. And then for the cheeks, I used the new Tarte blush that I got from my birthday gift from Sephora, because this is the only, like, the second time I've actually used it. And since it's a birthday themed blush, I wanted something birthday themed on my cheeks, and Thirsty Girl is like the closest thing to birthday girl for me from ColourPop, so yeah. I was thinking about using Birthday Suit from ColourPop, but I have used that one a lot more than this one, so I wanted to use this one. So I used the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Party. And then for the highlight, I went in with my favorite Anastasia Glow Kit and my favorite, like, highlighters ever. And that's the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit, and I went in with the shades Glow Getter and Forever. Glow Getter and Forever Young. Oh my god, I almost said it again because I'm saying Glow Getter, so I'm like Flow Ever. So I mixed those two together, and it's just so gorgeous. Like, I did reapply it, but it held up really, really amazingly today. And then I went over everything with the Hourglass Ethereal Light Powder, then I started everything with the NYX Dewy Skin Mist. Then I brushed in my brows with a spoolie. No, I filled them in with the Anastasia Brow Definer and Caramel, and then set that with Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And then for my lips, I primed them with the NYX Lip Primer. Then I lined them with the MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Subculture. And then I filled them in with a pretty expensive lip combo, but I just thought it would just look so pretty together. Because I don't wear this lipstick as often as I should anymore, but for some reason I really wanted to wear it on my birthday. So I went in with the YSL Rouge Volupte lipstick in the shade Nude Beige, and it's just this really gorgeous nude pinky color. It's just a really unique nude pink shade. It's kind of like a, I don't even know how to describe it. But this is how much I have left. I want to try and use it up at some point because it's like they're not huge lipsticks, but I really have been liking the YSL lipsticks lately. I mean, this is like the only nude that I have from them, but I just really wanted to wear it today. And then I topped it off with the Marc Jacobs Enamored High Shine Lip Lacquer in the shade 314 Moon Glow, because this is the only one that I have. And I really think that this is like the liquid lip gloss version of this nude beige lipstick. Like, they're both so close in color to each other that I just thought they just complemented each other beautifully. And I don't know why I've never worn this lip combo before, like, ever, because these are pretty glossy lipsticks. Like, they're not really matte. This is a lot more pink than this. But they are pretty similar. That's the lipstick, the YSL lipstick, and that's the gloss. So I just thought they were really pretty together. And that's it, guys. His friends did text us at one point and said that they were close by to our house. I mean, not to our house, to his house, but we were finishing up The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and they wanted us to join them at another movie, but both of us didn't really have money. So, yeah, we were like, yeah, we're just finishing the movie, and I'm going to see them tomorrow because they invited me to go out Pokemon going with them and invited me to a picnic at Eisenhower Park. So that would be really nice to just do that and chill, and then we will probably watch Game of Thrones at some point. But I don't know if I'm just gonna go home after the park. I'm not really sure yet. It depends on like what's going on after Pokemon Go. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go because I'm exhausted. I really want to just rip my makeup off. I've had it on since 12 this morning. 12 this morning. 12 this morning. You know what I mean. Since like 12 this afternoon. Yeah, but that's it. Bye.